Hello boys, welcome back to the English literature class. Before starting the class, I request all of you to please take your English literature book and open page number 58, 5858. If you remember boys, we were doing the chapter Uncle Prasad and the Flying Machine part 1, and in the previous video I had already explained page number 58. I will just give you the gist of this page. There was a boy whose name was Ravi. Okay, as you can see in this picture, a picture of a boy and he is drawing something. Okay, so his name is Ravi. Okay, and what he was drawing? Yes, he was drawing the sketch of a flying machine. Okay, now while his sketch was almost completed only, so while he was still working on it, he heard somebody knocking at the door. So he quickly goes and opens the door, and who was at the door? Yes, it is Uncle Prasad, who's come to meet Ravi. So Ravi was very excited to see Uncle Prasad. Now see what happens. Ravi says to Uncle Prasad, "Good morning uncle, please come inside and have a look at my drawing." So Uncle Prasad, he looks at Ravi's drawing, the sketch, and then Ravi tells him that it is a sketch of a flying machine. Okay, but Uncle Prasad says, "It's too small, Ravi." He thought a little and pulled at his mustache. Besides, he continued, it's got no engine. So Ravi's uncle, what he says? He says that this design is good, but it is very small and it has no engine, so it's not going to fly. Then see, Ravi replies, "It doesn't have an engine because it is a glider. Now I am going to start work on it this week. Come back in 2 months and I'll give you a ride." Now Ravi says that yes, it has got no engine because it is a glider and I'm still working on it, and you come back after 2 months and then this glider will be ready to give you a ride. Okay, so Uncle Prasad agrees and he says, "Okay, let's see what happens." Now boys, I'm going to explain page number 59. Okay, now you please be very attentive while I am reading. I will be explaining it also, so please watch this video attentively. Okay, let's start. In the next few days, Ravi worked very hard. He collected lots of bamboo and string and a great deal of old newspaper. He borrowed a knife and a screwdriver. Now see, to make the glider, Ravi needs some things also, no? Yes. So what all things he collected? He collected bamboo, then string, a great deal of old newspaper, lot of newspaper, old newspapers. Then he borrowed a knife and a screwdriver. Okay. Now, at the back of the house was an empty garage. Now, what happens? He requires a place also to make the glider. So, he goes to the back of the house where there is an empty garage. So, he starts working over there. Ravi said to his father, "Father, I need a workshop. I am making a flying machine." Now before using it, see, such a good boy he is. First he goes to his father and then he asks his permission. May I use your garage as a workshop to make the flying machine? His father laughed. "All right," he said, "use the garage, but don't make too much noise." Now his father, he was thinking Ravi is simply saying he is not going to make the flying machine, so he agrees. He says, "All right, you can use it, but make sure that you don't make much noise." The next day, Ravi started work. he made the wings of the plane out of bamboo. Now children, be very careful because I will be asking you questions also from the chapter. So each and every line you should read attentively. Okay? He made the wings of the plane out of bamboo. Then what was the wings made of? It was made of bamboo. Okay? Then he put screws in all the joints and tied them up tightly with a string. Then he covered the wings with sheets of newspaper and fixed some wood beneath the wings. Beneath means under the wings. Okay? So first of all, he started making the wings. Okay? Now he made the wings out of bamboo, and then he put some screws because he has to join the wings, no? Otherwise then it will not work. So he put screws in all the joints and then tied them up tightly with a string. Okay? Then he covered the wings with the sheets of newspaper and fixed some wood under the wings. Ravi made a tail plane of bamboo and paper. Now see, this was the most important part, the tail plane. Otherwise the plane or the glider or the flying machine will not fly. So he made a tail plane of bamboo and paper. He made a rod of bamboo so that the pilot could turn the tail plane to the right or to the left. Okay, so he tied a few ropes, a few strings, so that whosoever will fly, that person can be able to move the glider right or to the left. Okay? Yes. Then Ravi painted the newspaper wings a bright blue. See, he painted the wings with which color? Yes, blue. Okay? Bright blue. In 2 months, the plane was finished. Then he showed it to his father. Now what happens? In 2 months, Ravi completed the plane. Okay? The plane was finished. It was all done, and then he showed the plane to his father. First of all, he showed the plane to his father. His father was quite delighted. Delighted means quite happy. Okay? Will it fly? He asked. Then surprisingly, Ravi's father asked him, will it fly? Of course it will, said Ravi. Ravi said, yes father, it's going to fly. Uncle Prasad is going to be the first pilot. And who's going to fly it? Yes, Uncle Prasad. He will be the first pilot who's going to fly Ravi's glider or the flying machine. The first flight will be on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. Now, in excitement, Ravi says that yes, Uncle Prasad is going to fly the flying machine, and the first flight will be on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. On Sunday, Uncle Prasad came for breakfast. After breakfast, Ravi took him to the garage to see the plane. Now, when the breakfast was over, Ravi took Uncle Prasad to the garage. Okay, now turn the page, boys. Page number 6060. Page number 60. It doesn't look very strong, said Uncle Prasad. Now Uncle Prasad, when he saw the plane, he said, yes, it's good, but it doesn't look very strong. Oh, it is, said Ravi. It will easily carry you. Why Uncle Prasad said this? Because Uncle Prasad is at heavier side, no? He is little fat. So he was thinking, if I am going to fly it, definitely it will break. Because I am too fat for this glider or the flying machine. But Ravi says, oh no, it is very strong. It will easily carry you. Uncle Prasad laughed and he thought to himself, what a noise there will be when I sit on it and everything breaks. Now see boys, he says, he's thinking that if I sit on this glider and suppose if it breaks, then what a noise it will make. Okay. He and Ravi carried the plane out of the garage and along the road to a little hill. Lots of people saw them carrying the plane and followed them. Now see, while they were carrying the plane on a small hill to a small hill, lot of people met them and they were very excited and surprised also. Okay, what is this? What are they carrying? Come on, let's see. At last they came to the hill and put the aeroplane down at the very top of a high flat rock. Now see, when they came to the hill, they put the plane on a very high rock, okay, because they have to fly it, no? So when you want to fly something, then you should put it little high, then only it's going to fly, no? Okay, so they put the plane on a flat rock. Uncle Prasad, jump in, cried Ravi. Now Ravi says, Uncle Prasad, now please get ready. Jump inside the glider and you are all set to fly. Jump in? Shouted Uncle Prasad. Jump in where? Now see boys, if you can see, there is no seat in this glider, no? Now Ravi is saying, jump in Uncle Prasad. Come on, sit in the glider. But Uncle Prasad was so shocked. He said, jump in. Where to jump in, Ravi? There's nothing to sit. Oh, said Ravi, you have to sit on this piece of wood. Oh my. See, he says, Ravi, Uncle Prasad, you have to sit on this wood. Now listen carefully. I will tell you how to fly the plane. Now Ravi is going to give some instructions to Uncle Prasad. First and foremost, though, he gave a really big shock to Uncle Prasad when he says that there's no seat, you have to sit on the wood. So Uncle Prasad was getting so panicked. Okay. Now see, these loops of a string are for your feet. Now he had made a few loops where Uncle Prasad has to put his feet. And you put both hands on this bar. And this is a bar where you have to put your hands to hold it like a steering. Okay. If you want the plane to go up, you pull the bar towards you. Okay, now he says that if you want the plane to go up in the sky, then you have to pull the bar near you, okay, near your chest. If you want the plane to go right, you push your right foot down. Now see, when you will sit here, if you want the plane to go right, then you have to push your right foot, okay, and your right foot should be down. If you want the plane to go to the left, you put your left foot down. Can you remember all that? Now see, Ravi is giving all the instructions how to fly the glider. He says, first of all, you sit on this wood and then there are loops. So you can put your legs on the loop and then this is the bar. You can use it as a steering. If you want to fly the plane up, then you have to push this bar towards yourself. And if you want the plane to go right, then you have to push your right foot down. Okay, and if you want the plane to go left, then you have to press your left foot down. So he says, at last he says, oh, now I have given you all the instructions. Now will you remember it? Uncle Prasad smiled to himself. He knew the plane would not fly and so was not frightened at all. Now see, Uncle Prasad, he just gave a smile to himself and then he didn't say anything to Ravi, but he knew that it's not going to fly. After all, a kid only made it, so it's not going to fly. He sat on the seat and put his feet through the loops of a string and held tightly onto the bamboo rod. Now see, very quickly Uncle Prasad sat on the seat and then he put his feet through the loops and then he is all set to fly. I am ready, he said to Ravi, but the plane isn't going up. Then he said, I am ready, Ravi, but I am trying. But your plane is not going up. Uncle Prasad laughed loudly. Now see, Uncle Prasad gave a big laugh because he knew that it's not going to fly. Okay, so boys, this was the first part, Uncle Prasad and the Flying Machine, part 1, the explanation of the first part. And who's the writer? David Horsburgh. He has written many short stories for kids. Okay, if you want, you can search it on the net. David Horsburgh, you will come to know what all stories has he written for the kids. Okay, so now I hope you all must have understood this chapter. You can go through this chapter once again. Okay, just read it properly, carefully, find out all the new words from the dictionary. If you find other than these words, if you find little difficult words also, so you may use your dictionary. Now boys, for your assignment, as I told you, you must have already drawn the pictures. Now you have to write these word meanings in your English literature copy. Okay, what is the first word? Besides, moreover, what is more? Borrow, to obtain or receive something on loan. Okay, borrow means to obtain or receive something on loan. As suppose if you forget your pencil and you come to school and then you take permission from ma'am, no, okay, ma'am, may I borrow one pencil from my friend? Okay, so to lend or to obtain or receive something on loan. Deal, a quantity of something. Design, a plan or drawing of something that shows how it is to be made. Glider, an aircraft without an engine. Joint, a place or part at which two things are joined. Loop, a length of material that is curved and doubled. Over, to make an opening, a length of material that is curved and doubled over to make an opening. Tailplane, part of the plane of an aircraft. I hope you all must have understood these meanings. So today you have to write all these word meanings in your English literature copy. Okay boys? Now please write it in good handwriting. Write down today's date and complete this work today itself and learn these word meanings also. God bless you. Take care.